Once you're a 32nd degree Mason, does that mean that you know the hidden story of our world, all about the Nephilim bloodlines and what their status is today?
I think it depends on how high up you are, um, how much you know of that. Um, but you are invited to become part of the secret societies. So they're working on genes and bloodlines and records to invite you. Now, you don't know the true secrets until you can become first level adept. You're still mundane to them and you're not worthy to know the knowledge. But you know you're being invited. And there's a reason for it. You may not be told that reason at this point in time. But as they start to learn their history and they're told to study certain passages of the Bible, and they're going to be told about the Polychronicon, which is the greater history
Hmm.
that they fold the King James Version Bible into. And so I think most of them have a pretty good idea that they are the descendants of the Royals. Whether or not they made the connection that the Royals are the kings of God, the Spirit's offspring, or the giants, maybe they haven't quite made that sort of connection yet. But a 32nd degree Mason is kind of worthless in the eyes of the adepts because they're not worthy to know the true knowledge. They're told lies all the way through on the bottom, and they only have to worship a god as part of the requisites to join. They learn who their god is, Satan, at first level of adept, and all other knowledge that will overturn all of their preconceived um, understanding of things, so to speak. So if you hear about a 32nd degree adept, that's something different than 32nd degree Scottish Rite. It
Okay.
is a pureblood um, who has been um, initiated and taught from childbirth. They don't come up through the ranks. So when you see King James being sworn in as a Freemason in some depictions over in England, that's just ceremonial. That has not, he was already way above first level adept.
Hmm.
Now, the reason why they're called the 32nd degree adept, it has nothing to do with the Scottish Rite. It has everything to do with the York Rite. And so the thought is that in the old system that starts at third degree when you're adept, that there are 33 degrees in the old system. Just as you take 11 times 3 to get to 33. They're working with numbers. They just split it into 33. So if you were to sort of kind of look at that, you would have 3 times more levels within the old York system. So the equivalent of a Scottish Rite would be 99 degrees
Oh
or
my gosh.
96 degrees to 32 degrees. And the tradition in the Royals is that you cannot accept adepthood until you're officially an adult, which my understanding is they don't quite go biblically from 20 to sometime to up to 40. But it's sometime after 25 and between 30. So if you're younger than 25, you can't be called an adept yet, even though you're higher.
Wow.
So they call them a 32nd degree adept,
Wow. So
which is
now,
accurate, but people have conflated it with the Scottish Rite. And I think part of the reason why they created the Scottish Rite, the 33 degrees for the 3, is that they wanted to get disinformation out there and better hide what they're doing.
hmm, interesting. You answered what I was going to ask. Very, very good. Wow. There's another rabbit hole to go down there, folks. Gary and I did a whole show on secret societies.
Yeah.
Well worth a watch there. Tons of fodder for thought.